Today I'm spilling the tea on how to make this French onion chicken. Y'all, this French onion chicken is heavy in my weeknight rotation. It is so easy to make and it is so good. The first thing you want to do is season your boneless chicken thighs. I'm using salt, pepper, garlic powder, and complete seasoning, and a little bit of paprika. In a cast iron skillet, I'm using this garlic gold, which is toasted garlic infused olive oil, but you can just use plain olive oil. The next thing you want to do is just sear your chicken thighs on both sides. They should look a little bit like this, brown and beautiful. You don't have to cook the chicken thighs all the way through. All you want to do is get some color on them and then remove them from the skillet. The next thing you're going to need to do is chop up a lot of white onions. And I know somebody gonna be in the comments, no, I am not cutting these onions on my countertop. I have a see-through cutting board. Check me out. I got it from Amazon and it's linked in my Amazon storefront if you want to grab one too. After chopping about 6 onions, all you want to do is add 2 tablespoons of butter to your skillet and add your onions. You want to make sure you season your onions. I'm seasoning mine with just salt and pepper. Once your onions are seasoned, just add a few splashes of white wine and let your onions cook down until they're completely caramelized. If you've ever made French onion soup, you want to follow the same process. You want to make sure your onions caramelize really nicely before you move on to the next step. Now, I had some fresh mushrooms in my refrigerator that I needed to use up, so I added some fresh mushrooms into my caramelized onions, seasoned them with a little bit of salt, pepper, and garlic powder, and then cook those down with the onions. Because, baby, I already told you, we're not wasting no food in 2024. The next thing you want to do is add some garlic and also some dried thyme. I added a tablespoon of garlic and added a half a teaspoon of dried thyme. Now come through with 1 box of beef broth, and that's it. That's all. All you want to do is make sure everything is well combined. Let it simmer for a little bit, and then it's time to add in your chicken. Once you get all of your chicken thighs added back to the pot, just cover it and let it simmer for about 5 to 7 minutes. You want to make sure you simmer your chicken long enough for your chicken to get nice and tender. This chicken turns out so tender you don't even need to cut it with a knife. And this is what your French onion chicken will look like before you add in the cheese. You can certainly serve this dish without the cheese, but this recipe is a play on French onion soup, which is topped with lots and lots of cheese. Normally, the cheese that is used is Gruyere cheese. Gruyere cheese in the grocery store right now is too high for my blood, so I use this Tuscan blend that I found in the grocery store. It was a combination of white sharp cheddar cheese and Parmesan cheese, and it was delicious. Once you add your cheese, all you want to do is pop it in the oven until your cheese is brown and bubbly and looks a little bit like this. Last time I made this French onion chicken, I served it over mashed potatoes. It is so good with mashed potatoes, but this time I decided to serve it with some broccolini and a baked sweet potato. This dish will also be good with rice as well. Baby, pair it with whatever floats your boat. All I know is you need to make it. This needs to be in your weeknight rotation. And that's it. That's all. You just got the tea on how to make this French onion chicken. For more easy recipes, grab a copy of my cookbook, Memories on a Plate, which is linked in my profile as well as on my website, spillingthesweettea.com. And make sure to like and follow for more easy recipes.